Glory and praise to Lucifer. When you approach the figure of Lucifer, you must understand that you are not invoking a demon, but a symbol of rebellion, knowledge, and spiritual awakening. In many esoteric traditions, Lucifer represents the light of intellect that challenges ignorance. Invoking him is, in reality, awakening your critical consciousness. To access his energy, you must first rid yourself of the fear instilled by conventional doctrines and begin an internal search for truth. This process begins with mental preparation. You must meditate daily, focus your will, and clarify your intentions before any ritual action. Prayer, in this context, is not supplication but affirmation, a declaration of independence and will in the face of the forces that dominate your mind. The first ritual step is to create a sacred space. You can use a quiet room, decorated with symbols such as the five-pointed star or the light bearer. Light a black or red candle, its fire will represent the spark of knowledge you seek. Observe the flame with respect, for it is a metaphor for your awakening. Luego, escribe una oración filosófica, no pidas favors, sino comprensión, claridad, poder mental y voluntad para transformar tu realidad. Un ejemplo puede ser, que la luz del rebelde illumine mi ignorancia. Que el fuego del portador de saber transforme mi miedo en fuerza. Repetela con voz firme cada noche durante 9 días, como símbolo de iniciación. Los conjuros, desde la tradición esotérica, no son hechizos mágicos en sí, sino afirmations cargadas de intención, repetidas con concentración. Un conjuro debe construirse con palabras que conecten tu propósito con la imagen archetípica de Lucifer, libertad, sabiduría, revolución interior. La fórmula verbal puede ir acompañada de elementos simbólicos, incienso de mira o sandalo, música ritual o tambores que conecten con tu subconsciente. Realiza estos actos en soledad, preferentemente de noche, cuando el inconsciente es más receptivo a las ideas ocultas en el lenguaje simbólico. Leva un diario donde anotes tus emociones, visions, sueños o ideas nuevas que surgen durante estos trabajos. El poder que buscas no es sobrenatural, es un déspota de la conciencia que desafía estructuras impuestas por dogmas o mitos. Then, write a philosophical sentence, don't ask for favors, but for understanding, clarity, mental power, and the will to transform your reality. An example could be, may the light of the rebel illuminate my ignorance. May the fire of the bearer of knowledge transform my fear into strength. Repeat it with a firm voice every night for 9 days, as a symbol of initiation. In the esoteric tradition, incantations are not magic spells per se, but rather affirmations charged with intention, repeated with concentration. A spell must be constructed with words that connect your purpose with the archetypal image of Lucifer, freedom, wisdom, inner revolution. The verbal formula can be accompanied by symbolic elements, myrrh or sandalwood incense, ritual music, or drums that connect with your subconscious. Perform these acts in solitude, preferably at night, when the unconscious is most receptive to the ideas hidden in symbolic language. Keep a journal where you write down your emotions, visions, dreams, or new ideas that arise during these works. The power you seek is not supernatural, it is an awakening of consciousness that challenges structures imposed by dogma or fear. Philosophically, it's a Promethean journey, stealing the divine fire of knowledge and bringing it into your inner world to forge your freedom. You can read texts like Howard's The Myth of Lucifer, or study authors like Giordano Bruno, William Blake, and Eliphas Levi to broaden your foundation. These thinkers saw Lucifer as a figure of enlightenment, not corruption, a symbol of reason confronting oppressive order. Thus, every spell you cast should be accompanied by reading, reflection, and internal transformation. Another useful practice is creating a personal sigil. A sigil is a symbol created with your desire or intention, which illuminates your unconscious. To do this, write a sentence with your intention, e.g., I awaken my inner power with Luciferian clarity, and delete repeated letters. Use the remaining letters to design a unique symbol. This will be your symbolic channel for focusing your energy and will. Charge it with your energy through meditation, dance, or visualization during nightly rituals. The sigil must be engraved in your memory and disappear from your sight. The unconscious will do the rest. As you progress, you will notice changes in your thinking. You will see how you hesitate before obeying, how your inner voice grows, how your fear diminishes. Do not confuse this with arrogance. The true initiate on the Luciferian path does not dominate others, they dominate themselves. You can incorporate elements of symbolic alchemy, purification, nigredo, illumination, albedo, and transformation, rubedo. These stages reflect how your mind moves from ignorance to questioning and finally to the integration of the Luciferian fire. It is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. You do not need to invoke external entities. On the philosophical path, Lucifer is an internal image, a mirror of your repressed mental power. Prayers can vary depending on your needs: strength to speak your truth, clarity to make decisions, wisdom to guide others. Always formulate your prayers from an affirmation, not a plea. Example: I am the fire that is reborn with every free thought. Daily repetition is key. The mind is shaped by repetition and focused emotion. You can do this quietly or mentally, but always with conviction. There is no power without responsibility. As you access this inner energy, you must also develop ethics, self-control, and a clear purpose. Empty spells are of no use. It is your intention, your energy, and your vision that activate them. Without that, there is no transformation. Don't expect external miracles. What you will receive is deep understanding, courage in the face of change, and detachment from the judgment of others. Lucifer, in this view, is not a god to be worshipped, but a flame that is ignited within you, if you dare to look with fresh eyes. And when that fire burns within you, you will see that you do not need to invoke anything, you will have become your own master.